are going to be finishing up the bird page in the Worlds of Wonder coloring book by Johanna Basford. It's this page. Still got this there just so I don't smear it while I'm coloring. We're just going to finish that one up. I was going to do a monochrome theme, and then I didn't, because I thought, I don't know, I'm in a Christmassy mood. Is that weird? Kind of weird. I think that's weird. Anyway, these are the colors, right? Did I show you the colors?
There they are. Yep. Got it. French. A lot of French going on. Is there a reason for that?
I enjoy the French grays. But that's also just going to set up to the side, so it'll probably be in the shot, so you can get the exact same colors I have. I may or may not pull out another colored
What's
pencil
this?
or
What's happening here?
two.
What is that?
I don't know. Well, everyone was like, I want one of those shirts, and I was like, you know what? I want one the most.
It's so cute. It got here in like 3 days. Crazy.
Yeah. Actually, it was delivered to our neighbors like 2 blocks down the road, and I had to go hunt for it. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. We're over it. I'm also using Prismacolor colored pencils, if you want to know.
We do.
Oh, but really, it's like dark green, light green, a bunch of warm grays, black, white, and a nice vibrant red.
Your room looks more and more bare every time we come on.
I know, it's kind of
more
sad.
and more bare, Kimball. All right, moving on.
So I was going to set up my Society 6 again, because a lot of you have been asking me about that. And it's completely gone. So Society 6 is still up and running, but I guess they're curating, and they are not taking on any new artists at this moment. So that's a no-go. And then I might do Redbubble. I tried signing in. All my information is gone. So that's weird. So I'll have to create a new account if I go that direction. We might do a Shopify. I keep wanting to say Spotify, and I know that's not it. So anyway, if we get a Shopify up and running, obviously you all will be the first to know. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Those are the updates. We can chat about what we did this past week, like what we did as well as what you guys all did. And yeah, let's get a top down and get to coloring.
Nice. Well, PB says, hi, y'all.
Jesus Christ. Hello, PB.
Mike says, sparkle heart, rocket, sparkle, hand, mouse, peace sign.
I don't know what
and then Click Chic Design says, hey, guys, oh my God, that shirt is super cute. Want sparkle
you know what?
heart.
Working on it.
Darren says, hello, boys.
Hi. I also got this shirt, too, because I printed it. It's not their fault. It printed dark because I didn't lighten it, but still cute. It's also on a tuck. Hello.
And then Cheryl says, good morning. And Jenna Jinx says, hi, Rocky and Kimball. And Eric says, hello, guys. Love Bear Kimball. And Rocky is more an otter. So if you're going to be drawing me as anything, it should be an otter, apparently.
Yeah, but like that's not as fun to draw as a bar. Okay.
All right.
So as I was saying, I was going to color the entire thing like monochrome with all of the French grays.
Yeah.
But then I thought, no, when I was going to have just like the berries be red, but I don't know. I thought, no, let's bring on some Christmas colors. So I'm going to use the French grays. Are these in the shot? Just make sure that people can see those easier. I just scooched them.
Oh my God.
Sorry. I did a good job. So anyway, so I'm going to use the French grays for the background. A weird, dark, moody sky. It's not really wintry, but whatever. I might go dark to light. Maybe I'll just do like a little patchy worky.
Jenna says, love the shirts. And Greg Run says, they're live. These guys are just adorable and hilarious. Thanks, Greg.
Thanks.
Click Chic Design says the second shirt is gorgeous too. Love it.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. So this week, if you don't know, I did a lesson with Tamara Laporte on willowing.org. And it was for the Mastering Mixed Media. I was so nervous.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Is anybody gonna want to do it? But very happily so, like, yes, lots of people did it. And I was very excited to see their renditions and like different versions. It was very fun.
That's so cool. I'm so proud of you, Kimmy.
Oh, thank you. Will I do it again? I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, not that I've been asked, but if I am asked to do it again.
Cheryl says you did such a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Cheryl.
I mean, so did you. I saw it. I saw what you did.
I feel like I have to cough. I have like, every time I drink any kind of smoothie, I feel like I have my grandpa, the way he used to cough. I feel like I have like grandpa cough.
Yeah, well, you also make disgusting smoothies.
It was just an entire banana.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
With oat milk, it's all fine.
Gross. Gosh, yesterday we went to London, probably for the last time.
Oh my God, sad moment, single tear.
Oh, there it went. And it was not great because there was so much pollen in the air. I have
Oh my
never had a problem with allergies. And I was like, Rocky, what's wrong with me?
Every 5 seconds, it felt like someone was sneezing, and to the point where Kimball and I were just walking along laughing the entire time.
Yes, the sneezing was it was actually quite amusing. There was a lot of sneezing happening by everybody. But yeah, like my eyes were watering, my nose was just stuffed. I'm like, what the hell? How do people survive allergies? I've never experienced this.
Click Chick Design says, I'm totally going to do the class and have seen some of the gorgeous renditions from the class.
Yay. Oh, I hope you like it. I'll post it on YouTube in about a year.
Tommy says, greetings, Kimball and Rocky. It's Tommy. What is that from? Tommy. Oh, Tu Wong Fu.
Yep.
Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
That's how you greet a lady.
Hey Tommy, how are you? Thanks so much for joining, by the way. And then Eric says, Kimball, winter is coming in Australia. It is now autumn there.
Ooh. Does it get much cooler in winter there? Asking for
We
a
have so
friend.
much to learn.
Well, because, like, Thailand, it's, like, hot, and then it's, like, hotter in the summer. And then it's, like, monsoon season.
I have another issue today where I went to a car boot sale again.
Oh, my God.
And I got home, and I felt fine, but then I got home, and I felt so drained, I almost fell asleep on the couch, so I went and took a little nap for 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like, I don't know, I feel so groggy.
You woke up to the smell of bacon.
Yeah, Kimball made some bacon that we had left over from a shoot last week, and I've never smelt bacon so potent in my life. It felt like it was lifting me out of the bed with its scent.
It was delicious. We rarely eat bacon, so, it's a real special treat in this house.
But anyway, we hope you guys are having a great week too. Weekend, whatever we're at.
Oh, yeah, we have a holiday. Oh, my God, you don't have to work tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Thank God, because I got nothing done today aside from selling a bunch of stuff.
And, well, that's a lot of stuff getting done. We can just clean up the house a little bit. They're going to start doing viewings in our house, so I'm just like, oh, God.
I cannot believe that was the 4th car boot sale. We only have one left, guys. We have to sell all of our big electronics, the microwave and the air fryer, all that stuff.
They're not big electronics. They're small appliances.
There you go.
And whatever doesn't go goes either to the trash, free somewhere. I think it's weird that the charity shops here don't take anything that plugs in. Is that, like, normal, or is that just our charity shops?
I don't know.
know.
Really weird. I ran into a couple people who I'd seen repeatedly at the car boot sales. One of them was this lady, and I was like, oh, I remember you last time. She's like, yeah, I had a marionette doll, and you named him Hubert.
Hubert, good name.
I was like, I love that she remembered what I named him. She's like, yeah, so I named him Hubert.
Oh,
I was like,
cute.
that's so funny.
So wait, was she trying to sell it, or did she buy it there?
She had bought it. She bought it last week and was taking it home. And as she was walking by, I said, "Oh my God, that's so cool! Where did you get that?" And she said, "From a vendor down the way." And I said, "Oh my gosh!" And she held it up, and I was like, "He definitely looks like a Hubert."
Oh.
And then there was a lady buying our succulents because we took those in, and I was handing them over to her and telling her how to care for them and all this stuff. And I was like, and this one in the middle is named Vlad the Impaler. And she's like, oh my God, I love you. I'm so sad that England's losing someone like you. And I just was like, oh my God. And then she's like, okay, bye. And she was so cute, though. She's all, don't worry, my boyfriend totally knows how to take care of plants.
Girl, these ones are special because they don't go in the sun.
I felt like a parent sending their kids off to camp, and don't forget he uses pills, and you're like, you can't sleep without being tucked in. Read the story at
night. Not ready to give away our big plants, but we're gonna have to.
Okay, what did I miss? Sorry, comments. So anyway, if my energy feels odd, that's why. I think your energy design says it's more like 2 seasons than 4 in Australia. It is 4 a.m. and 14 degrees Celsius right now. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's not bad.
Kind of sounds nice though. Jenna says, I can imagine the car boot sale is mentally draining.
For me, it really is.
Quick Chic Design says, I did lots of flea markets when I was younger. They are exhausting and crazy.
Ugh. I love going to them, though. It's always funny, because Rocky always wants to... Okay, I wouldn't say I love going to them, because whenever we are near one, Rocky's like, let's go do it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Do what?
Go to, like, a flea market.
Oh.
And then we go, and I'm the one who always ends up buying stuff and falling in love with everything I see.
That's very true. Eric says, sell it all except for Kimball.
Well, what are you saying? I can't make that money?
Play your cards right, Kimball. I'm all 50p, 50p.
I don't want to sell it all because then we're just gonna have to buy it all when we move. Yeah, a lot of people are like, just take less stuff, and I'm like, no, it's so much cheaper for us to move it. I know it seems weird, but it really is.
We did the maths.
Yeah, and it
on
was
a weekend.
And it was like hundreds of pounds cheaper.
Otian says, wave! She waves at you. Click Chic Designs says, I'm so sorry, I cannot remember what your name is. Click Chic Designs. Please tell me what your name is so I can call you by your name. Sorry. They are expecting low teens to low 20s for temps next week here.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Tommy just sent you 10 Canadian, I think it's Canadian dollars, and a little cute pear that's flying like a hero.
Let's not make Kimball cry this week. Let's not do that. But thanks
so much, Tommy.
Very, very much. I really appreciate it.
That's so sweet. Everyone say thanks, Tommy.
Thanks, Tommy.
I feel like, Kimball, you have been writing that song for Tommy that you've been practicing all week. Why don't you go and sing it now? Go ahead.
Oh, I don't remember it.
No, you had it. It was
Shut up.
I remember it started with like, Tommy, Tommy. Go ahead.
No, I don't think that's how it went.
Tommy. Yeah, it was.
No, I don't think
Kimball, that was how it went. Tommy, Tommy, thanks so much for coming to Kimball's Corner. That's what it was. Go ahead. You can sing it now.
Give me money.
Wow. Thank you so much, Tommy.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Leslie says, hi, boys. Apart from hay fever, I hope you're enjoying your bank holiday weekend.
Oh, we are.
Is that your last boot sale, Rocky?
Nope.
No.
Just
we have one more left. But Kimball's going with me to the next one, aren't you, Kimball? Aren't you?
We'll see what all fits in the car. We'll see what fits in the car. We'll see what fits in the car. Because we got to get rid of all of our kitchen appliances. Mm. And all the things that we use, that we'll be using up until like the last week or two. I don't know. We'll see what we can get rid of.
Okay, so Click Chic Design's name is Robin with a Y.
Ooh, like the singer?
Yes, like Robin. Not Robin Hood, but Robin, the singer. Wait, how does the song from Robin go?
The singer.
Yeah, the song that she's famous for. How's it go? Someone sing it, please.
The one where she's in the corner, watching you kiss her.
I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Whoa. Yeah, that one.
But that's, like, she's famous for something earlier from, like, the 80s that I can't remember.
Okay, well, whatever.
But she made a great comeback. We like her.
Eric says, yeah, Canadians rock!
Heck yeah, they
You've got Alanis Morissette. You've got Ryan... what's his name? Reynolds.
Deadpool, okay.
Didn't they date at one point, actually? They totally dated.
Yeah, they did the Starbucks thing.
Oh my god, yeah, when Alanis Morissette released one of her albums, they did like a 12-hour live special and they were following her around.
Yeah, and it was
so
like
random.
Brought to you by Starbucks. It was hilarious.
It was ridiculous. Anyway, yeah.
I loved it.
Elizabeth says, hi everyone.
Hi.
And Denise says, hello you guys.
Well, hello.
Kimball, congrats on the success of your lesson on mastering mixed media. I feel like I want to do like WWF wrestling.
Oh my god.
Mastering mixed media.
That's a really good sound like, for you.
The gay version.
Okay. And how would that go?
Eric says, I mean Tommy rocks. Tommy rocks. Tommy rocks. Denise says, Robin, Show Me the Love is the song. Is that the song from the 80s or something?
I think so, but I can't remember how it goes at all. The only song I really remember from the 80s is like Tiffany.
Tiffany.
I think we're alone now. Yes, that one. Nailed it.
Only seems to be 24 people around.
That's nice.
Denise says, yup.
Yup.
Every time someone writes YUP, I just always picture yup.
Yup.
So if anyone ever writes that to me, like in a work email or whatever, a text, that's how I imagine them saying it. Robin says, I don't know if I've ever heard any of Robin the singer's songs. I didn't even know she existed till I was Googling my name one day. I was Googling my name one day to see like what other Rockies existed, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's like a wrestler. Actually, there's a wrestler named Rocky Brewer, I believe, back in the day.
That's exciting, I guess.
So that could have been interesting. And then there's ASAP Rocky. There's a couple rappers.
What about...
There's like a bunch of like governors or, like politicians, things like that.
I've never met another Kimball, but I know that two exist, and one apparently looks exactly like me because the lady at the library, he worked at a library, and I was asking her where this book was, and she's like, you know where it is, Kimball. Didn't introduce myself, by the way. And I was like, I do not.
So creepy.
I'm like, I have no idea where it is.
You're like, and how do you know me?
And she's like, you've been here for, I don't remember how long it was. And I was like, I was like, this is my first time in here. What is going on? I was so confused. And I was like, I'm Kimball Davis. She's like, I know. I was like, what? She's like, and so eventually we figured it out. She's like, oh my God. She was like creeped out because there was another guy there named Kimball Davis that looks just like me. So that's spooky. And then there's another guy named Kimball Davis Lowry, who was like a family friend.
Wait, why didn't we ever go back to look at the Kimball guy that worked at the library, by the way?
I don't know.
We should have. What if it was you?
Oh my God.
And what if he was dating this guy named Rocky that looked just like me?
Well, that's too creepy.
Okay, so we've got some comments. Everyone, calm down.
Calm it down.
Eric says, sorry to say, Kimball, you are not alone. We are watching you.
You are not alone. It always feels like somebody's watching me.
And I have to take a pee.
That's not true.
You're right, I already went.
I'm on most people's team.
Denise says...
Denise, honey, what are you saying?
My sister's name is Robin with a Y because the Selective Service kept trying to enlist her, so she changed the spelling.
Oh.
Wait, did she legally change her name? That's so much of a hassle. You have to call the papers. It's like a whole thing.
I don't know. I think it's weird that you have to, like, advertise that. Like, I changed my name. Like, why?
That is the weirdest thing.
I don't know if it's everywhere, but I don't know. I wonder, maybe it's still... Maybe... Is it still a thing? I don't know.
Jenna says, may the 4th be with you.
Oh, it is. It is strong and...
Seagulls.
Oh
Stop
my God.
it now.
Thank you, Yoda. Why do we do this?
Does anyone know this reference?
The little Yoda dancing meme thing.
Yeah, it was the bad lip reading.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny like 10 years ago.
TN says, I've changed my name twice, and it was pretty easy.
Oh.
Well, that's nice.
Well, that's here, though, isn't it?
I don't know. Is that here? Wait, TN, are you in the UK?
I believe so.
I believe I'm pretty sure, like, back in the day when my sister was getting married, she had to do all this stuff in Idaho. She had to, like, put her name in the paper and register it.
You had to, like, go in front of a judge and, like, declare why you were changing it and, like, if it was a legit reason.
He said, we don't have enough things to do, okay? Like, we need to fill our lives with extra jobs.
I'm just trying to find little breaks in the leaves. Whether there's leaves behind them or not, I don't know.
Have you ever done a monochrome painting before, coloring with colored pencils on a coloring book?
Yes. I did one in Camilla Derico's book.
Camilla, honey.
And I did it with the warm, or the French grays. Because I like them. There's like 10 of them that you can buy, and it's like really easy to just do nice big gradations. I don't really need it for like smaller areas, but it is nice when you have to do like a big flat surface. It's nice to have all the different colors.
Mm. If you're just joining us, Kimball's drawing in the Camilla Derico.
No, I'm not.
She's coloring in he's coloring in
Here we are.
Camilla Derico Worlds of Wonder coloring book.
Nah, you're fired.
No! Are you going to run the technology?
Nope.
You're going to do a selfie the whole time?
You're rehired. You're doing
Thanks.
great.
Elizabeth says, I miss you coloring Camilla's books. They are my fav.
Well, we'll get back to them for sure. Because I do love coloring in them. But this page is just taking forever. But I wanted to finish it because I don't want to leave an unfinished page. So we'll definitely do Camilla in the next coloring book, which I don't know if I'll be doing any more coloring books while we are in England. Because I think I'm just going to pack them all up so I can keep them together.
We got to move on. Cheryl says when she got married both times, she just filled out a form of Social Security to change her name. That sounds way easier.
Well, I think that it's a little different when you're getting married because it's like, oh, I'm just taking so-and-so's last name. But like, if you just want to change your name, I think there's a little more to it. I mean, there was for your sister.
Your sister.
Yes, sister. Okay, I think we're done with those. Probably.
Thank goodness.
Everyone
was like, oh, Kimball.
Oh, I tell you, backgrounds. Look, it's only been 20 minutes, and I've got a different cup. Remember when I tried to show this cup and I dumped coffee all over my artwork? That was fun.
I was just about to be like, hey, show everyone the cup. It looks like someone just used a little stamp thing and like stamped it.
You know what? They probably did, okay.
And they're like,
but 20, it looks like a
pounds,
natural...
20 pounds.
Okay, no, it was not that much. Let's do the
19
leaves.
pounds, 19 pounds.
I'm going to just do black, green, and other green. Let's just color all the leaves in this color
Elizabeth
first.
says, yep, it's different when changing last name because of marriage.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Yep. Kimball, what else has happened this week? Anything fun happening? Did you have any good dreams?
I had a dream that some girl had really bad luck for a year because she had this like sponge. She touched the sponge and it gave her bad luck.
You guys know the kind.
You know,
You
those
know the
bad,
kind.
naughty sponges. And I was like, and we were in school. There's like it was like school themed, whatever. And I was like, she has suffered enough. So I went over and took the sponge from her.
Oh my God, Kimball! Was there music playing? Did sparks fly? Was it like that
No.
moment violins swell up?
No, but in my dream, I knew that I had had this sponge before, and I had handled the bad luck much better than she had. Like, it was just much worse for her for some reason. And so I took it, and I was like, I will take this burden on so you can have a better life.
Or did you create the sponge to begin with?
Yeah,
Kimball?
I don't know.
Did you create
I don't
it?
know. So yeah, that was an interesting dream.
That is a very interesting. We've all had that. We've all had that dream.
Exactly, the bad luck sponge dream.
The bad luck sponge.
And my mom was a teacher there, which she's not a teacher, so that was interesting.
Kim, I think one of your drawings in your upcoming live should be the bad luck sponge, and then you can like make a T-shirt out of it for the next week.
I don't know how well that's gonna do.
Well, you know, all 22 people watching would be so invested.
Would they though? I mean, it's
So
a sponge.
invested.
It's a sponge.
It's the good luck sponge. It definitely has a face.
Oh, we're doing a good luck. I thought we were doing a bad luck
Or
sponge.
the bad luck sponge. Sorry. Well, there's a whole universe unlocked here.
Oh my god, you don't even know what you're talking about.
It's the happy sponge.
SpongeBob is already taken, bro.
The embarrassed
That's
sponge.
already a
No,
thing.
it's different. Don't even think about sponge. That's like so not the same, Kimball.
Absolutely.
Jenna says, "Can we see all 4 birdies together when you're done? These are so cute."
Yes, of course, and thank you.
If you play your cards right, Jenna.
If you were good.
Eric says, "Is it black and white TV now?"
We're adding the color, I swear.
Robin says, "I'm picturing a sponge with devil horns and an evil grin now."
And it's got to have just a little bit of dirtiness to him, like he scrubbed something and then didn't clean himself.
Eric
Nasty.
says, "Okay, ladies, no more beauty blenders." And then Tian Shave says, "Was it yellow and square?"
It was. It was like.
Was it one of those like under the sea?
It was like the one
or...
that I used in the bathroom to
Oh.
Clean the shower.
The one you got bleach all over and now it stinks like bleach in there.
Probably.
Okay.
All right, I'm doing a light black. I really don't use black in coloring. I say that all the time, but I don't feel like looking for a really dark green.
Jenna's like, what is this about a sponge?
Well, I went out of the lines because I was so shooketh by Rocky's laugh.
Oh my god. I mean, who isn't?
I mean, that is true.
Man, when I took my nap earlier today, I was out.
Yeah, I walked by
out.
a few times and you didn't wake up, so I was gonna make you bacon. Well, I mean, I did anyway.
Even if you brought food and set it right in front of me, you're like, "Hey, Rock," I would have been like, "Take it away."
It'd be like one of those videos where they put like a fish bit in front of a kitty while it's sleeping, or a puppy dog.
I was so tired.
Well, and you did that leg workout.
Yeah, well.
So I can't wait to hear about your legs all week.
I was standing at the car boot sale trying to stretch my legs all day, and I'm sure I looked ridiculous trying to like just bend over, leaning against my car. Looked like I was getting ready to like, I don't know,
give the car a good time.
Present myself to somebody or something. But yeah.
Oh my God. Just practicing working those streets.
Oh, come on, everyone, come buy my wares.
Help a boy out. Like, wow.
Every time I leaned up, I wanted to be like, oh.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Eric put a bunch of yellow sponges, and Jenna Jinx put the little laughing blue water droplet thing. And then Robin says, "Better be good, Jenna, so we can see all 4 birds." It's up to you, Jenna.
Right. No pressure. But there's
you
a little
misbehaved.
pressure.
No one gets to see all the birds.
They're all gonna laugh at you. What was that from? I can't remember.
What?
They're all gonna laugh at you. No? No one?
No one. No one cares.
Or is it like they'll shoot your eye out? I mean, that's from Christmas Story, which good movie.
Fragile.
It must be one of them French things or whatever it says.
I don't remember what country it says foreign.
Well, I think it says French things, but I guess it
Elizabeth says Carrie.
Carrie?
Yeah, Carrie. I'm not sure. Oh, SK put little kitty in a box.
It's the movie Carrie.
What is?
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Oh yes, exactly. Good job, Elizabeth. You've done it. You've unlocked something, a level.
By God, I'm gonna rest
Kimball's
easy
Corner.
tonight.
Jenna says, "I'll be good, promise."
All right, I'll take your word for it.
But then she put the emoji with the winking eye and the tongue sticking out.
Uh-oh.
God, these birds are just slipping away from everybody. SK says, "Sparkle soon."
Oh, I do love a sparkle soon.
For sure. I think that just alludes to moving soon, maybe. New life changes,
Maybe.
transformation.
I was thinking, because I was going to add, I don't know if you can see it on here. Like, can you see that? Can you see it? I don't know.
I see you moving.
I put like red sparklies on it, but it's an ink over waxy pencils, so it didn't really want to sit nicely. But I thought I was gonna try and do it over the berries and make it all fancy, but then I thought maybe it would stand out a little too much.
Wait, Kimball, are you gonna do? Remember the nerd shirt you have? You're gonna redraw that, right?
Probably,
In
but
your own style.
Yeah, I'll probably do it like pinks and blues and yellows.
I was trying to tell Kimball he should do a version of himself, and then he should do a version that represents me.
If you want me to draw you a bird, just ask.
I want you to draw 2 matching birds so we can make them into shirts and wear them.
Matching birds.
We are those gays now.
Design our own clothes and wear them out.
Eric says, "Damn, we're not gonna see Rocky's bird, lol." And then Robin says, "Jenna, glad to hear it." And then Jenna says, "Ooh, sparkles."
I do love sparkles. I have so much sparkly art supplies.
Firework.
Okay, you need to like calm down over there.
Oh,
you're very excited after your nap.
Sorry, it's like I'm trying to be energetic, but it just comes out like slavish.
Oh, well, you're so good at trying.
I mean, I keep trying over and over again. Just look how long we've been trying to have a baby.
Ew. That's a conversation for another channel.
Oh, is it? Eric says every gay needs glitter. It's in our blood.
We like to sparkle.
I feel like no matter where we go in our house, there's always glitter somewhere. Came out of like a bin from a Christmas thing, or just
our old Christmas storage bin. Just glitter everywhere.
Mainly from Christmas. What's a gay club? When was the last time you were in a gay club or gay bar?
When I was like 21, 22.
That's not true. You were in one in Manchester.
Was I?
Yeah, we got a burger. It was like well before the club was like open doing anything.
I don't remember.
You don't? Yeah, it was in that. Remember the long strip of all the clubs right there?
Nope.
We dipped into one by our hotel.
I do not remember that at all. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I do remember. We walked in, you like walk in, go off to the right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were playing Golden Girls. Jenna says it's fabulous when put a unicorn rainbow sparkle.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes.
She says it's fabulous.
I want fabulous. Bigger and better.
What are we gonna do this week?
Well, you're gonna work. I'm gonna clean. We're gonna have some showings on the place.
Yeah, people are gonna start coming through and looking at the apartment. That's always
the
fun.
Flat, Rocky.
The flat.
You want to say things correctly when you're in the UK, because they will come after you, apparently.
Eric says, I even make adult toys with glitter, because we need glitter even there. And then
oh my.
Robin says, my favorite thing to do for my son's birthday is put glitter inside his card. He hates it because then he keeps finding it everywhere.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Oh my gosh, so many people were so not, like, having it when we mispronounced. So when we went to Bourton on the Water a long time ago, like a year ago, I just read it as Burton. I didn't see the O. And so in my mind, it's always been Burton on the Water. I even sing Burton on the Water. So it just stuck in my head, whatever. So a lot of people were very upset that we kept calling it
Not
Burton.
a lot of people. There was like 4 people that mentioned
it. You made it sound like the whole of England was coming after us for mispronouncing.
I mean, I'm sure it's annoying to hear Americans speaking, especially with everything going on in America. I'm sure a lot of people are like, Americans.
At the same time, though, there are a lot of people I watch here in the UK, like on vlogs and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, so I finally went to the village, blah, 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 and I found out I've been mispronouncing it my whole life. So, we're not the only ones, okay?
I mean, whatever. People are allowed to be upset.
It's just crazy.
One lady was so upset. I was like, don't worry, we're leaving your beautiful country soon.
I'm like...
I didn't know what else to tell her. I was like, I'm sorry, I made you so upset.
Crazy pronunciations. Far more interesting, for sure. Also, it's really confusing, though, too, because in the States, we have a lot of the same... I'm sure we just stole a lot of the same names.
Probably.
And we pronounce them quite differently. So that gets really confusing.
But, I mean, we only get maybe 5... like rude comments every year, so it's not like
they've been used up on this last video.
They were all used up in that one video. And a lot of people, we went to like a really fancy farm shop called Dalesford Organic, and we were just going because we wanted to window shop. We weren't really gonna spend like $5 on an apple or anything.
No.
But a lot of people just have all these nasty comments about how, I don't know, one was like, typical gays just want to go shopping and eat or something. I was like,
well, they're not wrong.
I was like, isn't that just like human? I don't know. Consumerism, y'all.
Crazy what upsets people.
I was like, yes, that's correct. You are right. Anyway,
it's like when we went shopping at Waitrose. So many people were upset about that.
I more so just feel bad whenever I see people leaving comments like that because I just think like, what's happening in their lives that they're so upset?
Yeah.
Oh
well.
But I mean, they're all entitled to their stupid opinions. So basically, Jenna says, haha, I love it. And then Robin says, what? You're going to have folks traipsing through your business?
Oh, faux show? I'm not looking forward to it.
That just means that we're getting more successful, Kimball. The more hate we get, the more successful we are. Eric says,
I don't want to be that successful.
And you have now a bag with glitter, Kimball, the green one.
I do.
That's such a cool bag, by the way. I wish we had it nearby so we could show.
I know.
Eric made us a gorgeous like messenger fold-over bag with this beautiful yarn that had glitter in it, or like threads of almost like tinsel or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like a gold tinsel, I think, running through it.
Yeah, so pretty. And then other Robin says, I have wondered if you got reactions because of what's going on in the U.S. right now.
We're not sure, but I mean, we definitely don't vibe with what's going on there right now.
Someone wrote and was like, are you sure going to Thailand's a good idea now that you're like everything's happening in America? I was like, I am not letting any single person dictate what I'm doing with my life. I'm like, absolutely not.
Also, I don't know if I'd feel very comfortable going back to the States right now.
No.
So no. I don't know. There's just a lot going on around the world, basically.
Around the world.
Around the world.
Who sings that song?
Around the world?
Not the Aqua version.
Oh, well, I can't help you then.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to add a little bit of a chartreuse to chartreuse number 989 from Prismacolor Premier.
Chartreuse. Just put the chart in chartreuse, Kimball.
I'm going to blend it out a little bit with this color that I already have, but I'm going to add a little bit just so these are different from the leaves.
I've had a few people at the car boot sales come up and they're like, are you from Canada? Almost like they're hoping I say I'm from Canada. And I'm like, if you want me to be.
You're like, have you come to hit me?
They're all nice about it.
No, it reminds me of Adina when on AbFab. She's like, you've come to hit me again, sweetie.
Oh, that's where I was talking to someone that was at the car booth. Remember, I was trying to figure out where I was talking to the person. They're like, is it really that bad in America? And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It isn't to some people, but for many it is.
No, it is.
For many it is.
Robin says, chartreuse is my all-time favorite color.
It is a gorgeous color.
I remember when I was a child, I loved opening up the set of Crayola crayons, and I'd always go for the magenta.
Did ya?
I didn't necessarily like the color, but the name was interesting.
Is it?
It is. Robin says, Aussies have just voted in a progressive government for the second term with a landslide victory. That's so fun. We're across from the Liberal Democrats here. I'm not trying to cause controversy, but they were across from the Liberal Democrats' office right here, and they're like, we won! And I was like, yay, good job.
And I was like, I don't really know what that means because I'm not from here and I don't follow your politics. But yay, you won! Yeah, I try not. I don't know. I try to steer away from politics a bit, but man, they're just taking over everything.
The most news we look at these days is on YouTube because all the news headlines are there as well, and I'm just like, I can't.
Well, and I get confused because like I thought some things were a good thing for, I think it was Australia and here, and then other people were like, oh my god, this is just effing horrible. And
about what?
Just like the party that won.
Oh.
And how it's horrible for this reason. And so I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know what to believe. I don't want to get into politics. So yeah. Whatevs, politics. Let's not talk about that crap anymore.
Let's skip to religion now.
Oh, thank God. Religion. Not my thing. Not against it, but not for me.
What other controversial subjects can we chat about? Let us know in the comments.
Oh, God. High-waisted pants. I tell you. That's going to stick with me.
Oh, my God. You're canceled, Kimball. You're canceled!
I'm not a fan. I don't care about other people wearing them, but I don't like wearing them. Because, I tried once and I was like, this isn't for me. I have a weird shaped body.
No, you don't. Everyone saw you walking up those stairs in the last vlog. And if you didn't, you need to go watch it right away.
Doing my little butt waddle. Oh
Cheryl says, my number one life rule is never watch the news. I just make art in my own little world.
Oh, God. I try not to watch the news, but I honestly actually don't watch the news. I just look at the headlines.
That's perfect, Campbell. That's all, because the headlines are so accurate.
I was going to say, unless it's something really important, then I'll watch it, but usually I'm like, yep, yeah, okay, yep, everything's still on fire. We're done. Okay. So, yeah, we just move on.
Eric says, I love high-waisted pants, LOL. And then Robin says, I've been known to wear high-waisted pants in the early 90s, but I won't be going back. And then Leslie says, let's talk about potholes. That's way too controversial. We cannot talk about potholes.
It's so funny. When Rocky and I first moved here, it must have been right after they filled every pothole, because the streets were like pristine. We were so loving driving around the countryside. The roads were all smooth and perfect.
I was like, England's amazing on their roads.
And then winter came and went, and wow, potholes galore. It was a little scary at times.
It's pretty funny, actually.
I mean, it was pretty much I'd say the worst was Philadelphia for us.
You guys, one time we were leaving Philadelphia to go to a trip to New York, and we were going over kind of an overpass bridge, and part of the bridge had fallen away. And I'm not talking a little part. I'm talking a good 3 feet of the bridge just was missing, and cars were basically bouncing over this open gap and flying up in the air.
We were one of them.
And we were one of them. I still to this day do not understand how the tire didn't pop, the wheel didn't break, the rim wasn't busted, the axle didn't just fly off the car. Because every other car in front of us had pulled over to the side of the road. And then we proceeded to drive 3.5 hours to New York after that.
Yeah, it's fine. Remember when you were skidding at 2 miles an hour in the mall parking lot and your wheel turned and your axle broke in half?
Yes. Oh my God. So my friend Marcus Taylor, I used to work at Suncoast Motion Pictures in Boise, Idaho at the Boise Town Square Mall. And on Halloween, he dressed up as a mummy just using toilet paper as the wrap. And there was a group of guys going out to heckle him, and I was bringing my car around to pick him up. So I was trying to drive kind of fast through the snow, and my car skidded to a stop, and I turned the wheel to try to turn my car to direct it, and it hit the curb going, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 miles an hour, and it totally just busted my axle. So I still gave him a ride home, but I could only make left turns the entire time.
Oh my God. Living on the edge.
So getting home was really interesting that night, and I had to explain to my stepdad that I had broken the axle trying to save a mummy. But
oh, that's nice. I wasn't a huge fan of Marcus.
Oh,
I am now, but when
he was nice. He was really nice to me.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was.
He used to be like, Rocky, sometimes you just don't think things through.
Yeah.
We used to, and I always used to be like, Marcus, you'll always be 10 years older than me.
That's true. And he always talked about your floppy hair.
Yeah, he used to call me Floppy Boy.
Floppy boy, floppy boy.
Which was a reference to SNL when Chris Farley used to sing Slap, Slappy Joe, Slap, Slappy. Or maybe it was Adam Sandler, I don't know, whatever.
I couldn't tell you, I didn't watch SNL when they were on it.
It was when Chris Farley played the lunch lady, and I think Adam Sandler was singing a song about him. Anyway.
Oh, that's nice.
That's 90s for you. Eric says, being to the nude beach, first time this year, summer's coming.
Ooh, but
Campbell, nude beach, are you ever going to go? Nude beach.
I have no desire
nude
to.
Beach.
No desire
Naked.
to. No desire.
Everything out. All the bits. Other people's bits. Kimball.
Just, I don't
nude
need.
Beach.
I don't need that.
Go?
No.
Everyone vote if you want Kimball to go to the nude beach.
Doesn't matter.
It's a new vlog.
You know what's really funny is that peer pressure doesn't work on me.
Oh, well. Yeah, it's kind of the opposite, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, you want me to do that? Well, guess what?
You guys, everyone let Kimball know you definitely don't want him to go to the nude beach.
No, I'm going. You can't stop me.
Robin says, Rocky, the way you got animated about Kimball's walk up the stairs, would you say you're a butt man?
Butt man.
Yes. Jenna says, OMG, that is amazing. It didn't wreck your car.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Do they not maintain the roads in the UK? No.
In the US.
That was in the US and Philadelphia, which they do every couple years.
But there are so many roads.
But I think there was a year when the governor was like, no, more money for potholes or something. I don't know.
Oh my God, it reminds me of French and Saunders. No more parodies, bitch. Sorry for swearing. I don't mean to.
But the roads in the UK are pretty decent, actually.
Yeah, I mean, they got potholes here, but they're not like...
They tend to repair things pretty well here.
Yeah, and then you have to just, take a 10-mile detour to get
Which
around.
I would hope so, because we're definitely paying enough in council tax.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I need to cancel ours, like, in a week.
Jenna says, oh my god, I'm a rebel too. You want me to do something? No! Just because you want me to.
I hear it. I feel it. I am it.
Okay, I got that Around the World song stuck in my head. Someone help me, please.
Who's it by?
Send help. Around the world. It's like 5 people log off.
I don't even know that version.
It sounds all animated. I don't know who it is.
Is it like, it sounds like Eiffel 65 weirdness
Kind
happening.
of like that, but it's not Eiffel 65.
I'm blue, da dee boom da.
We really want to just retain all the people watching, don't we?
Listen, okay, they're joining in on the fun. They're reminiscing along, okay? Also, super excited. A lot of people have joined. I mean, hopefully you're still here. I don't know. Now that you've seen the live, you may have ditched
really
out.
Scared them away.
But, I'm excited. A lot of people came over to the channel after the Mixed Media Expo, so that's very exciting. Welcome if you're new here.
Yeah, and say something. You might get a personal song if you're new here, by the way.
Yeah, Rocky loves to sing songs for new people.
No, it's Kimball's channel. He has to sing you a new song. If you haven't been here before, you have to comment, and Kimball will sing you a song, he promises, right now.
That's not true. Rocky's the singer.
Robin says, my parents took us to a nude beach when we were kids. It was a scary experience for our tender years.
No!
And PB says it was Daft Punk. Thanks, PB!
Yep, I don't know Daft Punk.
Every time I read PB, I just think PB and J.
I know, I just think of peanut butter.
PB and J.
So yummy.
Tien says, I think I even rebel against my own to-do lists.
I know, right? You're like, you write down the list, you're like, oh, you want me to do that?
We'll my gosh, Robin says, I'm eating the last of my marshmallow Peeps from the after Easter sale. They don't even have Peeps here, do they?
They might. I used to hate Peeps. No, I loved Peeps. Then I hated Peeps.
And then now you guys are our Peeps.
No, well, now I'm just indifferent. But I think it was my sister loved Peeps growing up.
Don't worry, we're not going to eat you. You guys aren't that sweet.
Well.
Bill says something.
Something.
I don't know what that means. I love it. Oh, Bill says something. Wait, Bill, are you new here? I love, by the way, Bill's...
Oh, did you tell him to say something?
Yeah, Bill's icon is the Bill of Rights from, what is it, back in the day, Schoolhouse Rock?
Oh, yes. That's awesome.
Bill, you have to confirm it's your first time here commenting, and then Kimball's going to sing his welcome song.
Am I, though?
In the style of Schoolhouse Rocks. He knows it. He loves it.
I don't know it, actually. But the first thing that comes to my head is, Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. Eric says the singer of I'm Blue is competing now for San Marino in Eurovision.
I'm blue and die.
Jenna says, I'm a rebel and a procrastinator, a perfect storm. I never get anything done.
Oh my god, I read this thing today. It just totally, it just like was calling me out. It was like, what was it? It had to do with like procrastinating, but then like you get anxiety from not getting stuff done. So they're like, the amount of anxiety you feel just resting on the couch because you're not doing all the things that like you're thinking about doing. I'm like, oh my god, that is so me.
Oh, Bill says first time, virgin. I'm not a virgin anymore. I just thought you should know. Who is that? Is that Poe?
Poe.
If you guys don't know, there's a singer called Poe that was really big back in the 90s. I don't know how really big, but she was somewhat big to us back in the 90s, and she has a song called Not a Virgin. It's really funny. Bill's here, Kimball. Time to sing Bill's song.
I did. I sang Bill.
You have to sing an original song. Go ahead, Bill. Here, get the microphone. Go ahead. Get in there.
It all began with a gentle feel. I think we all know where this is going. It's about a guy named Bill. No, because I'm just thinking stupid, dirty thoughts.
Oh, you really blew it, Kimball. Sorry, Bill. Just kidding.
No, Rocky's so much better at the music thing than I am. I can't be put on the spot. Mine just has to happen naturally.
Yeah, right.
Rocky's thinking about it right now. He's like,
I'm looking at comments. Robin says, Kimball, I love that. I'm going to quote you now every time someone says I'll do something. Am I, though?
Yeah, am I, though? Like, is it going to happen?
Eric says, I'm not a rebel, just me. Jenna says, yes, Kimball, the guilt and anxiety, not doing stuff when you should.
I know.
How often do you feel guilt and anxiety for not doing things.
Well, it's hard for me to have any negative feelings. And I feel like those are negative. Those are negative feelings, so...
What if I'm like, Kimball, let's go into that crowd. Let's wait in this line for food.
Well, negative, I don't bring them upon myself.
What you're saying, what Kimball's trying to say is any negative feelings in his life, I'm bringing onto him. Isn't that right, Kimball? Would you say that's a correct assessment?
I think these colors are quite nice.
As you paint your poison berries for me to eat.
Berries.
Jenna says, I love how you're shading the blueberries. I need to remember how to do that in my stuff.
Oh, they ain't blue. They're red now.
Carrie Senegalia says, good evening, boys.
Hi, Carrie.
It's Carrie.
It's Carrie. Where's Andrew?
Bill says, there goes my cherry.
Oh.
Everyone heard it. Well, it's easy once it's done, Bill. Robin says, I was thinking the same thing, Jenna. The shading is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Let's just zoom in even more to get all the imperfections. Ready?
We don't need to.
No, you do. You
need
it. You need it. Here it is.
Need to.
Carrie says, he's asleep. Is he sleeping now?
Sleepy boy.
Now we just see Kimball's hand. It should be called Kimball's hand corner.
Yeah, so you should angle it over here if you want to zoom in.
I mean, either way, it's further back or closer in. It's still your hand covering it.
If you do it on this angle.
I understand the premise.
From here.
I get the premise. Eric says, Depre Kimball. Depre.
All right.
Depre. Is it deprecating Kimball? Is funny Kimball?
Oh my god. I mean, I find it so easy to make fun of myself, and it doesn't bother me.
I think that's why we probably don't get too much negative comment on our other channel, because we tend to make fun of ourselves before anyone else can.
Yeah.
So it's like by the time they do it, we're like, old news.
I'm like, I don't know. I love to laugh, and if I can laugh at myself, job well done.
Robin says, so juicy, I can taste it, Kimball.
Are we talking about my booty?
Something.
What you doing?
I'm going to try to move this camera.
Oh my god, you're so good at what you do.
It doesn't really... Now it just looks like someone's drunk, but that's fine.
Well, these things happen. If you guys hate this angle, let us know. We'll change it.
Angle.
I mean, I've got short pencils and big hands. I'm doing the best.
It looks like you're trying to do a little Muppet right now, and it's talking in little, like, sounds.
And, like, this is his mouth area?
Yeah.
Well, that's not what's happening.
Oh, Eric says, Depre means depressive. Depressive Kimball is funny.
Oh. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever really been depressed. I've been sad, sure.
Has anyone on the channel watching right now ever had a dream about Kimball? Let me know. And if you're just joining, welcome to Kimball's Corner. We want to know if you had dreams about him.
You've just arrived. Have you dreamt?
You've come just in time. Arrived just in time, I should say.
You.
Robin says, when the berries were blue, they looked sweet, but now the red has arrived. I'm sensing they're sour.
Well, does that look blue? Because I shaded them with black. But I could have used blue. That would have been easy. But I was trying to keep my pencil count lower, because I usually pull out so many colored pencils when I do these. So I was trying to do a more of a, whatever it's called, where you have a limited palette.
PB&J wrote, yeah.
PB&J?
Yeah, well, that's the name now.
Okay.
I think PB had a dream.
Oh.
PB, can you tell us all the juicy details about your dream that involved Kimball, please? Everyone wants to know, and we're all listening with our hands up against our chins, just watching you now.
I want to know what you're dreaming. Tell me what was on your mind.
It's supposed to be, Kimmy was on your mind.
Well, there you go. I want to know.
Elizabeth says, nah, I love Happy Kimball.
Yeah.
I think that Annoyed Kimball is the best Kimball on the vlogs.
I think it's the funniest, but at the moment... I think it's the funniest watching back, but at the moment, not very funny. It's more like, well, it's kind of funny. Like, I try not to laugh, but I am super annoyed.
He's never really, like, he's never doing it for show, I'll say that much.
No.
When he's annoyed on camera, he's really annoyed on camera.
I am so one of those people that I'm very easy to read, so...
No.
If you ever try to get me to, like, read a script or something, good luck.
You guys, when we did, if his Tamara Laporte art thing,
The mixed
I
master mixed
have
media.
at least an hour of
You
just
guys, I could
random
not
outtake.
get through it.
The intro alone took
It's
us
like-
at least 30 minutes of just like random. It's only like a 2-minute clip. I could edit the funniest piece of content out of all of your outtakes.
Like,
please, someone give you a job as a newscaster.
no, oh my god, I would die.
The news would never get delivered.
I would die. And I'm like, how did I ever do plays when I was a kid? Like, getting on stage now, first off, I would freeze up probably. Don't know how I remembered scripts. That's crazy. But like having to say lines on stage, dressed in a costume, just ridiculous. Like, who do I think I am?
Okay, we've got, you guys, dreams are just rolling in right now. I love it. Okay, here we go. Robin says, I had a dream about Kimball. Rocky was chasing him around the house with a camera, and he was freaking out. Wait, that wasn't a dream. That was every day.
That's just from the vlog we did.
That was just watching YouTube. Eric hasn't had any dreams about Kimball. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
BB says his dream was X-rated. And for your information, I wasn't participating.
Oh.
Why did we have to invade PB's dream and be naughty, Kimball? That's what I want to know.
Well, I was free that night.
Stay out of his mind. Jenna says, I dreamt all three of us were at the carnival once, and we were laughing so much. Ooh, I love that.
That would be fun. As long as there's not too many people there.
Wow. It was just us. Everyone was just there to serve us, Kimball. The whole Midway was just empty, and we could play any games we wanted.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much I'm going to sip on my coffee.
Cheryl says, I want to see the outtakes.
It was so ridiculous. Like, Rocky is really good at speaking, like, when it comes to getting information across. So he's like, Kimball, all you gotta do is say this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, totally, I got this. Nope. Couldn't even get, like, the first 3 words out without laughing.
Because eventually I'm just feeding Kimball all the lines he needs to say.
Well, it's like I kept forgetting them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I go blank. I don't know.
It's very common.
It was just really funny.
I mean, the thing is, if I was in your position, it would be hard for me to think of what to say because I'm the one who has to come up with everything. But as an objective, like, outside person standing there, it's much easier for me to figure out what you need to say. It's the same thing when you're producing music. When someone's writing music, it's really hard for them to figure out all the things they need to do. And so a producer, as an outside person, can much more easily come in and say, you need to do this and this and this to make it better. Or, like, to change it to make it more dynamic, whatever.
Well, that's nice.
No,
it's kind of like when I have a really hard time understanding accents. It doesn't matter, like, it could be a southern accent from the U.S. It really doesn't matter. But, so when someone's talking to me, I really have to focus on, like, their lips and what they're saying. And sometimes I can get it, sometimes I can't. More often than not, I can. But if somebody's talking to Rocky, I hear every single word. Like, it's bizarre. Like,
well, the funny thing to me is, like, when you do lives, you're completely conversational and everything's fine. But the minute we're like, okay, we're going to film a tutorial now, Kimball goes into, like, weird teacher mode. And, like, It's really hard to break out of it. You know what I mean? Because you think, I have to be this, I don't know, this version of David Attenborough, like, or whatever. That I don't even know, like, what you watched as a kid. That, like, this is how an announcer is supposed to talk.
Oh, my God. Da-da-da-da, da-da. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I was trying to, like, calm myself down and speak slower. And when I'm trying to speak slower, I become very conscious of what I'm saying. And it's very strange.
God, stop it right now.
I hate it.
Tian says, aw, I'm the same when I have to do videos. Would rather do lives.
Oh, lives are so much easier. Plus, you don't have to edit them.
And Tian says, prefer in person.
Totally.
How would you be in person doing a class?
Way better. I don't know why.
Everyone, you heard him now. You heard him here. Everyone, get in the plane, get in your car, come to our house. He's going to do a live session. It's going to be fine.
Like, that, for whatever reason.
Bring pastries.
It's because I can, like, be there and just, I don't know, chat, get lost in the moment, whatever. But, like, tell you what, call me on the phone, I ain't answering. Like, no.
I love that you have to text people before you call them now. Be like, hey, can I call you? What happened to the days with cold calls? Now people, I tend to just call people, like, video chat right away without even telling them. They're like, what's happening? I'm like, it's me.
What's happening with you?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just going back in with some red because the white kind of pastelized it quite a bit, so I just want to...
Robin says, I had a dream Rocky was running around the house in his briefs looking everywhere for a shirt and a pair of pants.
Yeah, good luck.
Nah, never happened. Eric says, Rocky is a tsunami of words and very curious. He wants to know it all. I do. Cheryl says, I understand that. Showing someone how I made something, I just speak. teaching someone puts you in a different mode.
Yeah, it does. Like when someone says like, I get weirded out even like when people talk about old videos that I've done on here, and they're like, "This is like a great tutorial, thank you," and I'm like, "Was that a tutorial?" Because to me it's just coloring or working with mixed media, but yeah, I am always super appreciative when people can take anything from watching these videos.
Take it. Cheryl says, I understand that. Showing someone how I made something, oh, never mind. Sorry. Carrie says, I would rather die a million deaths if I wasn't able to remember my lines in front of people.
Oh, it's the worst.
It would be under threat that I'd be there to start with.
Oh, Lord.
PB's elaborating more on his saucy dream about Kimball and I. Let's find out more details together now. PB says, in the dream, I was watching a video about you guys. Kimball was going to show his secret to gorgeous hair. The secret? Rocky pulled his underwear and started donating something.
Ew.
And I was like, you can't show that on YouTube!
And that's where we stop with that.
Although, that could be a good... Maybe you unlocked a secret. We have been talking about merch. We could start getting into hair care products.
Oh my god. So
supply and demand, people.
I looked up a picture of a cardinal.
Oh, so pretty.
So I'm gonna definitely not a cardinal right here, but we're just going with it. Like I said, limited color palette, keeping it simple. So anyway, just throwing that out there, just so you know.
We saw what was it? A magpie.
Oh yeah, and it had like the blue tail.
And I don't remember magpies having blue tails, like on the backside. Does anyone know if that is a thing? I didn't Google it yet.
Yeah, it was like a really dark navy blue. Like you could only see it in the sunshine. It was really pretty.
Tien says, I've got my first paid gig on Wednesday, but I get so nervous.
I believe that 100%.
That's so fun. Like, congratulations, Tien.
Yeah, that does.
Tell us all the details. How can we get there?
Fill us in. Let us know.
Cheryl says, Scarlett Tanager. Tanager? Scarlett Tanager. What is that?
Are we talking about
Cheryl,
that?
what's going on? Cheryl, what's going on?
I don't know what we're doing.
Maybe it's a typo. I'm not sure.
Well, it could also just be this bird.
Oh, maybe.
Just gonna do all the dark spots now, and then we'll just add in.
Jenna says, that is a bird species. Cheryl says, it's a cute little red bird.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, is that what that one is?
Probably. I don't know if it's that or that. I thought that was a cardinal, but I typed in cardinal bird, and that's what it popped up, so I'm going with it.
Eric says, Cardinals are now having a party in the Vatican. What does that mean? I don't know anything about religion, sorry.
Was it because the Pope passed away?
Maybe? Is it like a celebration of his life?
I think it's because they're all there, and they got to find out who's going to be the next one.
Oh.
And that sounds...
Maybe we can use AI to figure out who it's going to be, Kimball.
I don't think so.
Jenna
Gross.
says, we can't see your phone pic. Oh. Move it in.
It's in. I see it up here.
Oh, is that okay?
I was like...
look at him peeking in. He's like judging everything you're doing now. Tien says, it's in Lincoln. I'm sharing poems from my book and my song. Oh my god, how fun.
How fun.
She's sharing poems and her songs. That's so interesting. I wish we were there. We would come. Where's
Lincoln at?
Nebraska? Lincoln, Nebraska? It sounds like the right thing, doesn't it?
I think it's here.
Lincoln, England? England? Wait, where is Lincoln? Can we get there?
I swear, because I think she was up in Boston.
Oh, right, Tian is from here. Wait, where's Lincoln? I have to look it up now. Sorry.
Because I remember, I swear, you like wrote something about like you were in Boston for something, and it just reminded me because Rocky got his license in Boston, like his driver's license.
Is it Lincolnshire? Lincolnshire?
There's too much going on.
Wait, is Lincoln? It's like Lincoln. Is that it?
Are you pronouncing that correctly, Mr.
Lincoln.
Burr?
It says it's really worth adding to our list, Kimball. So I think we need to go. Where is it at?
I'm just adding shadowy texture. These are like those floofy feathers on the bottom side.
Maps.google.com. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how we get to Tian's show. 1 second.
We are going to show up if we can.
Time out. How far away is this?
We still need to go visit our new best friend at the grocery store.
Oh, yeah, totally. Well, it says it's only a 40-hour hike.
Well, I'm busy.
Wait, doesn't it give me an option to do anything else than walking? What's happening?
Well, because they have such nice walking trails here.
It's 2 hours and 22 minutes.
To drive?
Yeah. It's up by Sheffield, kind of, not really.
Mr. Sheffield?
Oh, yeah, it's up past Boston. You have to pass Leicester. Nottingham, we've been up there. Newark-on-Trent.
Oh, we stayed in Nottingham, didn't we? When we did our big around England tour.
It's just south of Gainsborough, where you go to get your Gainsborough.
Oh my god.
Tian says, yes, that's it. It's only a little pub.
Little
Whatever.
pub.
It's important. Elizabeth says, thanks for reminding me. It's the 4th of May. I had Camilla Derico page to do of a bee and a lightsaber. Oh, a bee with a lightsaber. That's so funny.
Awesome.
PB says, don't forget to visit Poundland. We don't want to contribute to more of your dreams, PB, so... I'm trying to think of...
Did Poundland actually used to have everything as a pound? Because that's how the dollar stores were in the U.S. Like, it used to be like the dollar store, but now it's like kind of a dollar, a little more.
Yeah, not really. You know, tariffs.
Well, no, I mean, it was before that.
Oh my god, what's the dollar store going to do in the U.S. now?
I don't know. What's the 99-cent store going to do?
The store formerly known as Dollar Store?
We used to have a 99-cent store. Now it's... I think they got rid of the penny, didn't they? Or they're going to, or...
They're just going to have to relabel the store Super Cheap. But like SUPA. Super Cheap.
Oh my god. Yup.
PB says, wait, what?
What? What?
I don't know.
I love just like the random conversations that are going on now.
Robin says, dollar, no more store.
You know, I wonder, like, on other people's lives if, like, the conversations actually make sense and people actually stick to a topic.
I have no idea. I've never seen a live stream that's as obnoxious as ours.
What? I love our conversation just all over the place.
Well, I'm glad there's 40 people sticking around to watch. Thank you, guys.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks for putting up with our crap, mainly Kimball's.
Don't tell me how many people are here, because that freaks me out.
Kimball, everyone, you want to see his handshake.
Oh, my God. I remember when, like, 12 people used to...
Now you got 41.
12 people used to really freak me out.
If you're just joining us, Kimball's terrified by your presence. PB says, has Kimball ever used cheap art supplies?
Yes, I just did one with just Crayola crowns like a couple weeks ago.
We did a cheap art supply challenge in New York City, didn't we? We bought a bunch.
Yeah, we went to Flying Tiger. And we spent
Did we do a vlog about it? I don't remember what... Or was it just a live stream? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think I've done 2 or 3.
What is life?
This.
Oh, okay.
This now, sweetie. This.
Boring.
Excuse me.
What?
It is never boring when I'm in the room.
Elizabeth says yours is one of the funnest live streams. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I hope you're not just being nice.
I always feel like your live stream is more like a podcast where you just happen to be drawing.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of what it is. It's just like something visually to watch while we're all just chatting.
Jenna says, yes, the randomness of all our conversation is fun. It's a nice hour-long chat with bonus art.
Yay. That's the vibe I like.
It's much more fun now that there's more people coming, just because, arriving and showing up to the party, just because it definitely sparks more conversations. And we can all hear about PB's naughty dreams, so that's really good.
And we all know that if I'm left alone, I'm a terrible conversationalist.
I think we should do one live stream where Kimball has to be the one to talk the whole time and I don't say a single word.
Why would you even be here then?
Raise your hand if you're in.
No, it'd be so awkward. Well, then you'd have to draw, because I can't.
No!
Drawing and talking. I stop drawing when I start talking.
Oh my god, we'll never get done.
So it's very difficult for me to do both. I'm not one of those people that have, like, one of those amazing brains that can, like, carry on full conversations and draw.
Kimball, Christy Ann is here. She's new, and guess what that means?
Christy Ann, she's new here, and I know what that means. It means I gotta sing a song for her. Now we're done.
Okay. Good job. If you didn't know, you get a song sung to you if you're new here. But you have to prove yourself and bring a coupon. Just kidding. Okay, I missed some comments. 1 second. Elizabeth says, Cat and Paste on YouTube and Instagram does amazing crayon colorings.
I mean, I just do it for fun, but after I did my last one, I was kind of getting a little more into it.
Oh my god, Carrie says, they have terrific prices, wink.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. Eric says, the live streams are relaxing. Are they? Are they relaxing, though?
I mean, that's what I'm going for.
I don't see how anyone could possibly relax when I'm here. Claire Many Hobbies says, I agree with.
Me too.
Oh, maybe that the live streams are relaxing.
Ah.
Claire Many Hobbies, it's Claire Many Hobbies, it's Claire Many Hobbies.
Of course, now I just think of Will and Grace and well, Claire. I don't like her name. Bettina.
I feel like we keep shaking the camera. I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe it's...
Well, if it's touching...
That's...
Maybe, I don't know. It's just a little of everything. Is it touching this table as I'm
I don't know what's happening.
away?
Something's going to happen.
You guys, I'm getting rid of my drawing table.
Oh, that means no more drawings.
That's a big fat lie. And Rocky's getting rid of his desk. We're getting rid of a lot of things. It's going to be a very big change. And I'm really hoping like we aren't off too long because we are going to be in an Airbnb for quite a while. And hopefully they have good internet. Because we can just do lives while we're looking for a place to live.
Wait, time out. What did I miss? I missed a comment. I'm so sorry.
You missed the point, sweetie.
I'm sorry, I just burped. Robin says, idle hands are the devil's workshop. That's why Kimball does these streams, to keep his hands off Rocky. Tian says, I love it too, and thank you. It's a massive thing for me performing. I only started singing again last year. Ooh. That's so fun. I really want to go. Wait, when's it happening?
Well,
is it Wednesday? I need all the details. Send me the stats.
We're all just going to show up.
We're going to make a 5-hour round trip to see you sing and do poetry. Trisha says, my hand is raised. Hi, everyone.
Wait, Trisha?
Trisha.
Oh, how was the play? How was the show? How was the theater, darling?
I just pictured Trisha rushing back to her house to see your live stream. Screw the theater!
Well.
Kimball's live. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I hope it was a good show, though.
It's Matilda.
I love that movie so much. I really think the musical would be so fun to see in person.
I didn't think I was going to like the new version of it, and I really did. I mean, and I'm glad I'm not one of those people that like goes into it thinking, oh, I'm just going to hate this movie.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that like I can go into it being like, I hope I like this movie. And then I did.
Leslie says, all magpies have the iridescent blue-green effect, which is more prominent in the sun.
Oh, I did not know that.
Hand hearts.
That's good to know. Thank you for letting us know.
It was in the bright sunshine, so that's probably how we noticed. It was so beautiful. There were also so many... We were in Hyde Park, and there were so many beautiful birds with fascinating colors. And they had black and white ducks, which I don't think I've ever seen.
Well, anyway. That's a little about Rocky.
Sometimes I just hear myself after the delay, and I'm like, I am gay.
You are gay.
That's fine. I'm happy to be gay.
Yeah.
Leslie says, Claire says, with Elizabeth, everyone else's lives I watched are just boring.
Oh my God, I hope they're not watching
this. It's horrible. Your lives are boring. If you do a live stream, you are boring.
You are boring.
Christiane says, haha, I was surprisingly cool and welcoming.
Oh, that's good.
Christiane, is this your first time here? Christiane! I just think of Carol Ann from Poltergeist.
Oh, man.
Eric says, no Rocky, thumbs down, never chance a winning formula. Oh, when we were talking about, like, doing a live stream without me.
Yeah, see? You need to be here.
I was thinking about how dependent we are on each other's, like, channels to make it happen. Like, could you imagine if something happened to one of us? Like, what if you weren't in the other channel and it was just me talking at the camera the whole time and no one was there to be annoyed? It would not work.
People are there to see my reactions to you. That's what it is. Just how Kimball puts up with Rocky on a day-to-day basis.
PB says, it wasn't my fault I had such dreams. Too much underwear videos on Patreon and the main channel. I'm sorry. I like my underwear, y'all.
He has a full bag of it just sitting over there.
I have the biggest underwear try-on haul to do. I probably have 40 pairs of underwear I need to try on. There's so many videos ahead in the queue.
You got to talk about all of them. It's so funny how like sweaty and exhausting it gets. Like when you do the try-on of all the underwear. 'Cause you have to put it on, try it out, talk about it. It's a whole to-do.
I'm just excited because I haven't worn them yet because I really want like a genuine reaction to how I feel about them. So they've just been sitting in the bag and it's like torture.
Yeah, well,
it's a real problem.
I need to wear new underwear for a while before I can give it a true review because when I bought the new underwear when we were down in Brighton, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then after wearing them for a while, I'm like, nope, my body rejects thy sexy panties. It did not like me. I don't know why. Kind of bummed about it.
Okay, time out. I missed some comments. There's so many comments coming in. Okay, Elizabeth says, I color or cook during your live streams.
Ooh, that's fun. We should do a cooking one sometime for on the other channel. Like, just do a live stream and cook what we would
That
cook.
disaster sounds exciting to me.
Well, I'll cook, and you can be in charge of the camera.
Darren says, I'm still waiting for Rocky to draw a drag queen, and then put a high heel and a purple heart. Robin says, hopefully your Airbnb has a good drawing desk.
I mean,
I don't remember what our Airbnb looks like, do you?
It's colors that I hate. It was like the choice, do we want the really cute one that's a little further away, or do we want, and smaller, or do we want the bigger one that's not as cute, but it's like right next to the gym you're going to be working out at?
Yeah. And it's in a nice central area.
Yeah. I want it all. I don't think I have a white pen up here. What is
Wait,
this?
Jason Morissette says, hello from myself, Amon, and our cat family in Portland, Oregon. Happy to finally catch a live stream.
Oh.
It's Jason Morissette. He's gonna join Kimball's Corner for the live stream. It's Jason Morissette.
Set. That's what you could have said.
Shit.
See,
Messed it up.
Well, next time.
Sorry, Jason.
Well, this pen's
We tried. Robin says, I really love how magpies warble, not so much how they swoop. What? I love that we're being particular about this level of things with the birds. Trisha says, the show was really good. Darce gave a great performance as Trunchbull. Yes, I did rush back to say hello. Thank goodness you're still coloring.
Well, I just went extra long because I was like, maybe she'll get home in time.
Coloring always takes longer than an hour.
Yeah, I don't know why the coloring books take me so long.
You're just so into it, Kimball.
I mean, it is fun.
Are you meditating?
Maybe.
Jenna says, no, it has to be both of you. It's your cute chemistry and humor we love.
Thanks.
Kimball, you can't die, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. Robin says, their banter is super fun to listen to. I don't know why I said it like a radio announcer. Their banter is super fun to listen to. PB says, too much underwear, first world problems.
That's true.
It really is.
It really is.
I'm just really excited about it, honestly. I kind of like having them there because I'm like, oh, things to look forward to. I can try on underwear. Robin says, Rocky, I was surprised your sexy shower scene didn't raise eyebrows at YouTube. I cut everything off.
Well, that sounds painful.
Elizabeth says, I loved your cooking videos. I'd love if you did a cooking live.
I would totally do a cooking live.
Well, we might have to because there might be a time when I just don't have time to make a video and we
Ooh,
can do a live stream.
We could do. I guess we can. Well, we can shop for some stuff in Thailand for whatever food, and then we'll come back and cook there. Oh, what is this? Oh, hold on. I have an important thing coming through. Just bear with.
Bill says, I had to clutch the pearls. It wasn't the underwear, but the bulge that got me. Oh, we're talking about the underwear scene again? My gosh.
I tell you.
Eric says, the live streams are my red wine moment, my excuse to be drunk. Eric has to get drunk if he's going to watch us. That's how he makes it through.
I mean, that's how most people probably get through.
That's why it's relaxing.
Okay, this might throw everything off, but I'm not giving him a red beak. I'm going to do an orangey gold one. Maybe I'll do a little red, so it's like not too far off from the color scheme.
Claire Manny Hobby says, cooking! Yes, you seem like such a good cook.
Oh, thank you.
She's talking about you, not me.
I assumed.
She wasn't going to say anything nasty, but we could all pick up the undertones.
Well, maybe she's just saying I look like an eater. I am.
Laugh cry. PB says, will Kimball take commissions in the future, ?
That is a good question, Mark. I probably won't, but I will be doing merch, and if you have like good ideas, I might just roll with it. And
like, for instance, the shirt that Kimball's wearing as the bear, we're going to try to figure out how to be able to easily do like a print-on-demand situation, so if people like any of the original art that he's doing, they could get it for themselves, basically, as a shirt option. Or a mug or whatever.
I liked the orangey color, so I'm adding it to a couple of the berries to make them a little more interesting.
Mary Berry.
I hear she's big here in these parts.
Jenna says, oh, yes, orangey beak, and maybe some on the feet, too?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's... let's do that.
Tricia says, love the color of this bird. Dramatic!
Little drama bird.
She's not saying you're dramatic, Kimball. She's just saying the bird is nice.
You know, I didn't think she was until you said she wasn't.
Okay.
And now I'm questioning everything.
Christiane says, I feel pressure. I should be practicing drawing everything, but a coloring book would be such a relaxing thing to try.
They are. It's like, even like, because sometimes I use stamps and stencils, because maybe I don't feel like drawing, but coloring is just something that I love to do. So, if you don't like drawing, I also encourage stamps and stencils. That's where I was getting at with this.
And then Eric says, not drunk Jet.
Jet?
LOL. Aren't ya? Are you sure? We got a little typo going on there.
Working on it.
Elizabeth says, I totally wear a Rocky and Kimball shirt of this cartoon characters you do for yourselves. Those characters are so cute, or too cute.
Thank you. Yeah, I like my Tuk Tuk one. I need to get it reprinted because it's too dark, but I don't know. Were you here at the beginning when I showed it? Also, I took my white paint pen downstairs, and I'm really annoyed by this.
You want me to go grab it?
No, because I don't really know where it is. Oh, what is this one? Maybe this will work.
Is that a gel pen? Oh my god, a gel pen, you
Ew,
guys.
it's
What
like-
is it, the 90s?
It's just clear liquid.
Oh, well, I mean... What? I didn't say anything. Don't look at me like that. Kimball's gonna bring out his clear gel pen. Is it just a blending pen or something?
No, it's...
Or is it invisible ink? What's happening? I don't know. Everyone enjoys seeing the barcode of the pen, though.
Oh, maybe it's just empty. Come on, ink.
Trisha says, there's still time, Eric, to get drunk. And then Eric says, Trisha Brown, need more bottles.
All right, looking for... Oh, it's right here. I brought it back up.
Oh, you're such a thinker.
I'm a responsible
Such
artist.
a thinker. Jenna says, gel pens don't work very well on colored pencil for me anyway. Frustrating!
I know.
Well, we need to invent one that does.
They are a little hard to do. What was I even going to do?
What were you
What?
gonna do, Kimball?
Well,
Don't
I
just
don't
make
know.
things up now.
I don't know, but we're doing dots because that's like kind of a theme with them. Except for, yeah, you got dots.
Robin says, I wonder, who created the very first coloring book, and what was the artist's intention? Was it, I'm too lazy, finish this yourself, or, I think folks will find this therapeutic?
Oh, that's a very good question.
If I had any motivation, I would Google it, but I don't. Leslie says, I agree, color is very vibrant. And then Elizabeth says, Robin, adult coloring books or kid ones?
But I mean, you could also color an adult coloring book like a kid, or the kid ones. Like Sarah Renee Clark, she does like the Disney ones, which I don't know, they're quite detailed for children, but she can do like a Disney one and really like amp it up and make it into adult coloring. So I'm gonna call this one done.
Eric says 17th of May, Gay Pride in Brussels. Can't wait to party. That's fun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be in Bangkok when they do Gay Pride.
The World Pride Day.
Well, the big huge one's 2030.
Oh, well there you go.
They're planning it like 5 years already. But it's like it's a big fun thing. We're gonna enjoy it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Lots of people, crowds, waiting in lines. Kimball's gonna love it.
I mean, we don't have a ton of time to just play, but
all right, I'm gonna take this camera down.
we'll do what we can.
Sorry, that's so close on you, Kimball.
No, I'm hideous.
All right, let's see all four together, Kimball. Jason says, thanks for the joyful song, Sunday. I'm sorry, thanks for the joyful song, Serenade, our Sunday, and put our cat Barnabas to sleep.
Aww. I'm just wiping off any pencil dust that might be there.
Robin says, amazing how those little white dots make the thing pop.
Oh, I know. Now it's like we're going to call them little snowflakes in the background.
Oh, how cute.
That's not the one I just did.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
How cute.
Ooh, dark and moody. I had to go for different vibes.
So these are all four. This took 4 weeks to complete, Kimball.
You're welcome. So there we are.
Jenna says, my favorite is the turquoise bird on the bottom right.
The
That
neon.
is cool.
Very neon.
I think those are my favorite colors for sure. Actually, I don't know. I really like that one too. Wait.
It's like these are like the soft version.
I don't know.
of
What
that.
do I like? Which one?
It's
do I
like spring, summer, nighttime, winter, Christmassy.
Oh, birds of a feather, says Scott.
Flock together.
Well, I can't speak anymore, so I think it's time to go.
All right.
Eric says, and the star Kimball is back. We missed him in the corner. What are you getting up for? Where are you going?
Well, I'm going to take my picture.
Oh, you guys, Kimball has to do his socials while
Plus,
you guys are here on the live
The
stream.
latecomers can see the cute shirt that I got.
If you didn't see last week's live stream, Kimball drew this, and then he immediately went and printed it out, and it arrived within like 2 or 3 days of him doing his live stream.
I was very excited.
So we're trying to figure out how we can make it available for other people to get if they want it. / alternate income streams. Am I right, girls?
You got to have all of them, because if one goes down, you're going to be...
Well, also... Oh, my. What, you trying to do a bro thing, like a handshake thing?
What was it called on Bob's Burgers? The
patty cake, something.
All right, well, I'm done with that.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, Kimball?
I don't think so. Got to do some cleaning up this week. Yeah, it's just boring stuff going on in my life now. You guys are the highlight of my week.
Oh, how sweet.
What am I gonna do now? You guys, don't you need to shower?
I do, but I'd rather have a cup of coffee and watch something first.
Okay.
Okay.
It's empty, so it's a problem.
I'm just gonna flip the camera and say hi to everyone.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for. Oh my God, my hair. I need to wash it. Don't judge me.
Make it all about you.
Thanks so much for coming and supporting us and for chatting with us. We love you guys so much. Oh, Kimball's coming around now. This is so much better.
I wanted my hair down too. Look at.
And I'm missing a lot of the comments at the end, but yeah, we just love you guys, and we're so grateful. And it took you 4 weeks.
Let's get over that. Have we all noticed how pink I am compared to Rocky?
Yes, we've all noticed.
It's me Irish blood.
And what do you want to say?
Well, I just want to say goodbye. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you had fun. And next week we will be back with mixed media stuff.
Fun.
Not sure what. We'll paint
original. Something original, right?
Yes.
Someone says, look at those luscious locks. Perfect. That's going to be in PB's dream now. All right, we're going to go. Bye. Have a good week, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Wait till